What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to The Climb. I am X-Ray. Joining me once again this week, Mr. Venom. How you doing, sir?
Good. Having a great time.
And our special guest this week, a legend of La Liga slash Summit, I guess. Eldho. He is a man with many talents. Is taking a break week, or break season, I should say. Um, so, what have you been up to, my man? Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I got that dad life going. Um, had my second kid, so I had to take a break, but can't stay out of it too long, so
Baby
had to
duty.
come see my boys on the climb. Yeah, I
Oh,
had
all right.
baby duty full time lately.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Nah, it feels great. Everybody go have kids, get married, be fruitful. It's great.
Okay,
You'll love it.
okay. We're
Both of you
representing out here.
fruitful.
So, if anyone doesn't know about Summit, these two fine gentlemen right here are some RuneScape enjoyers. So, I have to ask, what's your total XP at?
My total XP, it's looking like we're closing. Well, on the group iron, because my main much higher, but
Weird
looking at
flex.
Weird
fifty-four
flex.
million 927,847 with the 1806 total level. Don't forget the quest cape has been acquired. Uh, working on getting some corrupted gauntlet KC.
Yeah.
It is what
Okay.
it is.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I know all that. Venom got every single word of that, and I have no
Oh,
clue.
well, to be fair, I also have his stats up on my second monitor, so I know exactly what this shit is.
He's fact checking me in real time right there. Making sure I don't fudge the numbers a little bit.
Actually, you have 15 million. Actually, get it right, please. Um, but we have officially finished round one, matches of Summit Season 3. So let's get into them. Our first game up, the Academy versus the Bendables, and the Bendables kind of gave a little bit of a challenge this time for the Academy. I mean, game one was really difficult. Bendables getting an early kill. They were up like 1-0 in the bot lane. So, but the Bendables overall had a really good early game. But once that like 20-minute mark passed, it was just the Academy's favor in almost every right. All I gotta say is OP Kill Switch. He's a monster in the jungle. He like his Diana went so off game one, and then I don't even remember what he played game two. He played he played Kha'Zix.
Hazard.
Yeah, the fact that he's just like, yeah, pick me Kha'Zix, and I was like, okay. And yeah, he looked so good on it. Um,
So would you say, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, is your team, like undercooking, properly cooking, or overcooking this season?
Listen, we have PPP on our team. I don't think we could ever over. Well, okay,
It's
I don't think.
simmering.
Yeah, it's
You
simmering.
got a nice simmer going.
Yeah, it's
That's good.
PPP
That's good.
is he's always got something in the back of his head ready to
Yeah.
go.
A missing brain cell or two.
Yeah,
Is
he
Azir support,
the
Mordekaiser
Let
support.
me pull
yeah,
up a
this week it was
Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser support and Trundle support, so it was very interesting to see. Uh I, I, don't, I don't know how he makes these picks work. It just makes no sense. I think he's played I think one actual support this season. He's played one game of an actual support,
Okay.
and it was Leona. I think it was
Oh,
last week or something like that.
Where you got
Yeah,
Trinity Force or something?
I
double Sheen.
he hasn't done
Double.
crazy builds. He's just picked crazy champions, to my understanding.
Okay. Okay. He's evolving.
Yes, he's evolving.
Building's dead. Nice
Um,
champion.
but I mean, yeah, I mean, everyone had a really good series on the academy. I did not. I fed.
I don't
Um,
know. I mean, you're playing Orin, whatever. It doesn't matter what you do. You just get a sandbag and either win or lose. But looks like Mad Too Easy is kind of hard carrying, even against Pyrosis.
yeah,
Even against
this guy
Pyrosis
is
is Zoe.
Yeah, this guy is a Masters player who just joined this season, and he's been kind of stomping.
Yeah, I've heard, he's good at all chatting, but he's also apparently good at beating Pyrosis, so I guess
Yeah,
he's just an all-around player,
I
huh?
can't believe Pyrosis got Zoe and lost.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
gotta hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
He didn't
I don't
just
know how
lose. He went 3-7-2. Like,
Yeah,
ooh.
I don't know how good that Corky
12-2-9
Vizo.
on the Corky.
yeah,
Yeah, the Corky was kind of insane. This series was a fun one. Level
Well,
1 Strain and PPP inting kills to Savajka, Murph, and Tubby was fun.
yeah. That was
Um,
game one. Yeah, that
yeah,
some might
was.
say that PPP actually hard carried game 2, though. He has 0 deaths and 19 kill participation. That's
Yeah, I
kind of
mean,
he was kind
listen,
of being Himothy.
Triple P is actually having a really good season in the support role with Strand,
Yeah,
who
and
knew?
he is like, I don't know how they do it. They just make it work. Like Strand is just
I
like,
guess it
yeah,
makes
I'm
sense.
okay with whatever you pick. All right,
huh?
we're just gonna we're gonna try to win the lane, and
Yeah, Strahan's like 10 million IQ, and it just evens out whatever's going
right,
on, and
right. He's going for his like what
he does the
master's degree or
calculations.
something like that. Yeah. So
He's going for like his 17th PhD.
yeah, right. So I mean, but yeah. I have nothing to say about the top lane. Dandy's just better than me. That's all I gotta
Yeah,
say.
Dandy's
And he's
Yone was
kind of a
good.
beast, but I mean, I don't know. He
He didn't.
didn't do too much.
I think yeah. So like he did well in lane, but like after lane, he didn't really do a whole lot.
Yeah.
So
Team fights were rough. I think he solo killed you like 2 or 3 times, didn't he? Game 1.
yeah, game one he killed
Pre-
me 2 times,
Yeah, I'm pretty
three
sure he put you
times.
on
I don't
a
remember.
he put you on a milk carton because you were missing the whole first
Yeah,
20 minutes of
yeah.
that game,
I don't
bro.
know what happened game one, but I was
I
like,
heard the comms of I need help. I'm getting solo killed.
yeah,
He knows
I
bad when
Okay,
he's
actually,
calling for the team.
no, like you're playing Ornn into Yone. Like he needs to win the lane. You just need to ult and play team fights, which you guys did.
yeah, I honestly almost threw game one. I don't know what happened, but like, it was like a level 3, and I'm like, he silicoed me. I was like, oh, he does damage. Was not expecting that.
I will say
And
Murph's kind of popping off even when he's losing. That's kind of
yeah,
impressive.
Yeah.
Hard to
Murph,
pop off when you lose as
Murph
ADC.
is like, I think I played with Murph last season, and I honestly think he's kind of an underrated player. Like he's quiet, but he's like
Yeah.
secretly like really good.
I think he was underrated until last season, and finally people started putting some respect on his name.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, he didn't win a single game through La Liga until last season, so
Yeah.
kind of
No,
makes sense.
I think he had one game under his belt. Uh,
Or
but
yeah,
yeah,
he won.
he's had some rough times.
I think he won a game, but did not win the series.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
so
Obelisk. I think Obelisk of his Obsidian. I think he was on that team, or he like, subbed for the team or something. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
so
I don't know. I mean, yeah, he was playing really well, even
yeah,
which is hard to do when your team's losing and your ADC, like I said.
yeah. I mean, they're
true.
ranked eighth. They were ranked eighth on the bracket. So I mean, you're playing against the number one team, so you're not expected to win. But I mean, they had a really good showing game one. Game two was not as close, but
Game 2 was rough, but
yeah.
Game two was a bit of a mid gapper.
But that's okay. We'll move on to game number 2, the game that is just played, Roblins Goblins versus SMT. I mean, game 1 was really close. I actually thought SMD was going to win that one because it was like Nico or Riven player had a really big lead in the top side. Foster had a really big lead with the LeBlanc.
Wait, you said Roblin's Goblins versus SMD?
Yeah, Savage Mongoose Dynasty.
Oh yeah, that is the one that just happened. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting. I wasn't really expecting anything too crazy. I kind of expected Roblin's Goblins to just 2-0. I mean, they do have.
Yeah.
They have Rob and Dean. You have the best
I mean,
bot lane.
kind of unlucky. Like being on Savage Mongoose Dynasty, they've lost 2 people. They've had to roll swap. I mean, that just makes it really hard to figure out how to play together and everything. Whereas Dean and his 4 wards have had plenty of
Tina's
time to build the
forwards.
synergy and
I would
figure out
Yeah.
what they're doing.
I would say it's Rob and Dean, and then 3 more wards.
I don't know.
Semantics.
I will say Ryan's played pretty well.
Yeah. I think Ryan
Like-
deserves a mention, but then you have 2 wards.
Okay, well,
Hey,
I mean, at
hey,
that point, we might as well just say
Austin-
nobody's a word, but
Yeah,
might
I
as well just insult Austin and Kobayashi to their face.
Yeah,
I mean,
for real,
Lord
like-
Kobayashi had a really rough series. This one, it's like you pick
Playing
the
RP3
Trundle.
though.
Yeah, you're picking the Trundle away from RP3, but he just picks Gwen and just runs you down. I'm pretty sure he solo killed Lord Kobayashi like 4 or 5 times that game.
Yeah,
And then
it was rough.
yeah, and then
Asuna played well.
Yeah, Asuna played well. I mean, Asuna's kind of like that. He's kind of like I don't want to say like a weak side mid laner, but like when you have Asuna on your team, you know he's gonna do subpar. He's not gonna like. He has his carry moments, but he doesn't have.
Nah, when you got Austin on the team, you know you got the GOAT wherever he's at. You know he's going to be holding it down. You got nothing to worry about. As long as he doesn't see Briar's feet, then you might have to find him. But
Hey, yeah, I think Austin is a feast. I think Austin is very feast or famine. So he will either go like 5-0 in lane, or he will go 0-5 in tilt.
yeah, it
But,
just
like-
depends if he's feeling it or not. You know, if he's not feeling
Yeah.
it,
Yeah,
you know.
but like this series, he felt it. Was it Brand game 2? It was good. It's hard to like. I don't know how much SMD is played as 5, like with OT Gator subbing it at jungle now.
Right.
And then Foster they've played with quite a bit. Like,
Yeah.
game 1 was rough balling. I watched Rob be 6-0 out like 10 minutes in on Ash.
Yeah.
Game 2 was better. The Bard Caitlyn. Ryan, the most disrespectful level 2 ganking Colin when he gets Bard in a Bard Caitlyn lane.
Feels bad.
Disrespectful. I'll let him know in the RuneScape group chat, but a little
Yeah,
disrespectful.
Logic's never played against the Bard, so you know how it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, so he level 2 ganked his Viego. got a kill. So, but no, I think it was like as expected. Like the bot lane won for
Yeah.
Roblin's Goblins. Like that. Like Colin and Nico are in, like an impossible task to beat Rob and Dean in lane. Like, or to even
Yeah.
go even. That's a rough lane.
I don't know. I think nothing is impossible when Colin's got the Bard, so they had a shot.
True.
And there
Yeah.
was actually a pretty decent shot in that game too, but then there was a fight where Trundle was going to flank, and then Ari got cut out and died, and it kind of snowballed. And then after
Yeah.
that, the game was
Yeah.
kind of over. But I feel like until that point, there was a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I think it just
SMD played him he played him close, or they played him close. They just mid game team fights didn't go their way
Yeah.
for both games, and that's an inexperience playing together.
like realistically, like I
Plus,
think
it sucked. I mean, Nico had the lane swap. I know he's played ADC before, but you know, yeah, it's not really comfortable. I don't think.
yeah, and I mean you're playing against the number 1 bot lane in the league right now, so it's
Yeah,
you're not
off the lane.
expected to absolutely destroy the lane or anything like that. All you can really expect is like, hey, maybe I can get a couple kills, barely win the lane or something like that.
Yeah, or just like go even and then
Or go
win
even,
some
yeah.
fights or have better macro or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Wait, did Dean have teleport heal? Game
yes, yes.
too? That's
Um,
crazy.
Dean is a cooker.
It worked out though. That there was a sick fight where they went in because Lulu was mid, and then he just TP'd in and
Yep.
it went terribly.
Dean is a cooker.
I don't know how he's not getting perma ganked though with Flash. I guess he's Lulu.
I mean,
he
probably just don't want to give kills to Rob.
I guess.
So, but yeah, I think that is a good point to move on to the next series, which is the one that got FF'd. I totally forgot about this one. Elend's Entourage versus CC. Crayola controllers, boom. That's all I have to say. Elend's Entourage
unfortunate.
win this series 2-0 because Crayola Consumers FF'd.
Ray kind of popped off though.
Yeah,
he typed
true.
in general chat right after it happened. Hey, he was
What?
cooking.
I can't
I don't know.
believe that guy went.
He just typed something in general chat right
Yeah.
after, like after
Oh.
the FF. That's it.
Can't believe they everyone went 0-0-0, farmed 0 minions, and won the game. It's crazy. I don't know how they did that.
Like, hey, Injustice solo killed Owen. I saw it.
True, me too. I saw like he actually killed him like 5
I heard
times.
it.
Actually, let's be honest.
I heard it happen.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, Injustice is just a top diff. It's just a top diff. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So, but let's move on to our last series, Gawr's Kindergarten Class versus Beaver Brigade. This was only a 2-game series. GKC had to FF game 1 due to them being late to the game. So it was already.
No, you mean Beaver Brigade had to FF game 1?
No, GKC.
Gawr did.
Gawr's
Beaver Brigade won.
Yeah, Beaver Brigade won, 2-1.
Oh wait, which game did Beaver Brigade lose then?
They lost game
2,
2.
I guess.
They lost.
Oh,
So they lost
Okay.
game 2.
And then won game 3.
Yeah, and
Beaver
then
Brigade.
won.
Gotcha. All right, I'm tracking. Now.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean yeah, they won. So Beaver Brigade automatically win game 1, but GKC come back swinging in game number 2. And honestly, this was a really close series because you have Heiko, and it's either he does well or he throws.
Yeah, he is like the highest highs and the lowest lows of the ADC bracket, I think. That guy
9,
just
6, 4,
will
7.
troll your game. But wait, look at this Brissy gap though. This guy's against the best top laner in the league, and he's just hard gapping him on Malphite. This is crazy. 0-1-14, even in CS.
Brissy's Malphite game 1.
Brissy's insane.
He's insane.
Brissy is a G. He's good.
Like Dunk kind of got shut down game 1. Like he still was impactful early game, but like not as he wasn't able to impact the game as much as he typically does. And then he came back for the next game.
Like this is saying that Brissy and Dunk did the exact same amount of damage game 2. So like technically game.
Oh
1,
my gosh, that's crazy.
16,541 is the number.
Brissy's Malphite is built
Wait,
different.
I didn't even
Brissy's
notice
crazy.
that. That is a nuts.
What's going on in this mid lane though? I never saw a Grandmaster get beat so hard by what gold player?
Never
Flat player?
saw. Never saw game 3. Kind of through. Like just tried to dive World Soup like 2 times, died both times, and World Soup lived both times. And
Jason also ganked like his ganks mid were pretty fucking good. Like like Jason had some really good Zac ganks. And
the Grandmaster mid's gonna blame jungle gap on the.
No, I'm gonna say it because if Jason's listening, like Jason's ganks were good, and then there was a couple fights that never saw it. It's kind of a head scratcher of like what are you doing there? Like I get the idea, but like why take that?
I think what happens
7-4-12 on game 2 from World Soup. That's kind of crazy.
Hey, World Soup's Nico is super good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like
might be worth banning or something. Huh?
I think it's worth banning. Like looking at the ban, yeah, like
they banned the Azir instead.
Yeah, like.
So,
no, they banned Never Saw Azir. They banned.
Oh, they did. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, so they banned Elise, Trundle, Nocturne, Zin, Darius. Darius is a good ban.
They 4-banned Jason.
Elise is Jason's Elise like that?
He's played it a couple times in some and done really well.
But why did they? Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Trundle ban, I guess.
So I mean,
I think you need to ban Nico. I think you need to ban World Soup's Nico. I'll be honest. His Nico's like, it's obviously a comfort champ. And he plays extremely well every time he plays it. So it's like, at some point you have to let Jason play Elise or Nocturne and pray that you can shut it down.
I think honestly, what it came down to game one, it was just a lot of really good team fights by GKC and Neversaw just being a menace on the Silas. And then honestly, I think game three there was just too many bad plays in the early game that World Soup, A's and Jason. I mean, pretty much everyone on Beaver Brigade just had the positive of, because I know there were plays top that Brissy got solo killed. Jason making plays mid and bot, and then World Soup solo killing Neversaw multiple times under tower.
And Them.
And them
kind of popped off.
Yeah,
that
them
game.
and Barbecue Leona
had
had an incredible bot lane.
We got Team NB over here just killing it.
Yeah,
his Maokai, Barbecue Leona's Maokai is extremely good. Whenever they play Maokai, Barbecue Leona pops off bot lane. It's a very I don't know how hard Maokai is to play support because I haven't played since Maokai has been support.
He's pretty straightforward and pretty overpowered.
Yeah,
he plays it well. He gets good engages and Thim follows up with them and they just kill everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sure they played a million games together, so I'm sure the synergy helps out.
Yeah, makes sense.
It was a fun series, so I think we'll see it again. At some point.
It's
hopefully
the
see it
best
again.
series of the week.
Yeah, this one
It was the only close one.
It sucks because this whole 0-0 matches was it was either a stomp or someone either FF'd and we just didn't get to see enough of the series. And the two series that I thought were gonna be close, either they FF'd the whole series or they FF'd one game, which sucks.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty depressing. It's pretty. I mean, I guess it's classic
but,
Summit. But
I mean, the other two series, I was like, okay, so I'm expecting both of those to just be 2-0s. Pretty self-explanatory. And then I was hoping the other two were going to be all three games, but I did not get that.
They went pretty well though.
I think this next one will be. I think we'll get a good one next. In the 1-0 matches, I think they'll be very good.
And we can segue that into looking into the 1-0 matches and the 0-1 matches. Here we go. So, we got, just starting on the top, 1-0 matches. We have the Academy versus Beaver Brigade, Roblins Goblins versus Elend Entourage, and then we have the 0-1 matches, the Bendables versus GKC, and SMD versus Crayola Consumers. So, let's just we'll start in the top. The Academy versus Beaver Brigade. So, I mean, you have number 1 seed versus a team that is on a very hot streak. I don't think that they haven't lost a series since week 5 of regular season. So, I mean, they're on a hot streak. But
that's crazy. Didn't something happen around week 5?
That was the time Roblin's Goblins lost. They beat Roblin's Goblins, the team that was undefeated at the time.
Was that when they got a different player?
No, Beaver Brigade's been the same team. That was you're thinking of last season.
Yeah.
When Ranger got switched out.
Wait, World Soup's been on their team the whole time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought at the beginning it was something else.
No, you're thinking. There's a couple teams that have had permanent subs or people subbed but. Yeah, no, Beaver Brigade. That's the. Hey, it's the same lineup, but no, because last year Jason and Thim's team had Ranger drop out, and then they had OT Gator.
Yeah. I remember.
So
that was a good time.
So, I mean, realistically, I think this one's going to be pretty close. I think this is going to be
2-0.
I think Beaver Brigade 2-0 against Proton Plat player.
Listen,
and
I think this one will go 3 games. I think so.
I think so. I think it'll be close. I think it's down to who makes less early game mistakes. The bot lane, I think could be a coin flip. Noah, I'm sure, has some masterful cook for support. Was it? It's I think when he played the Azir support before he played Neversaw, he messaged me and said, "Hey, wait for this cook," and then he played Azir
support come out.
It's disabled, I think, for this week.
They have anybody have fun anymore?
No, because Scar's been out for a week.
Ain't no way you're gonna. I'm pretty sure he's no, somebody typed it in chat. Like, ain't no way the guy who hasn't opened a league for 5 months is gonna tell you that Skarner rework.
Yeah, Skarner's OP right now. I'd be playing him if I
No,
had.
I'm like 99% sure it's banned this week.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I
I
remember
think it's
Noah
still
mess.
I think
knowing Noah, he'll still play it. All right.
Somebody put it in a chat that Skarner's disabled. Maybe that was for the OO matches.
that was probably for
I
the
don't know.
OO matches because we were still playing. Because like Skarner had just came out, but it's been 2 weeks now. So
Hey, it's been
because
2 weeks for the
remember
patch.
because we're in a new patch now, so it's been 2 weeks.
Look at that. We're in a new patch there, bud. What do you got to say about that?
Yeah.
Patrick. Huh?
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh,
That's what I
Venom?
thought.
Hey,
Yeah. So
Var-
therefore,
Varlamore came out. I don't know what
Skarner's
happened there.
enabled. PPP, you play that support
He
if
would.
it's good.
He will. He probably will. It
I-
doesn't matter if it's
I
good.
would actually
What,
be-
Mordekaiser's
I would-
support's good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Noah type. He said, speaking of, this is what he put yesterday. Speaking of Skarner, remember Skarner's disabled this week of Swiss, but he will be enabled next week. So, I think 1-0 he is enabled. I think then I just
Yeah.
misread that. So
Haha.
we'll see.
Technicality.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know. We have no commissioner right now, so who knows what's
That
happening.
is true. Well, I think technically the standing commissioner is actually Nightmare, is what Woojin told me. So
Wait, I thought Woojin was the standing commissioner.
Say.
apparently he's too busy to be the standing commissioner.
Dang.
Hey,
Hey.
make me and John could be
Listen,
commissioners.
I volunteer. All right, I'll be the full-time commissioner.
We'll hold it down.
Let them know.
Oh boy, we got
No,
we got the RuneScape bros.
True. Hey, Deep Will the 1v1 is who wins the series. But
Yeah,
no,
that's how you decide.
I think this series will go to 3. I think Academy wins game 1, Beaver Brigade wins game 2, and game 3 is a toss up. I'm not gonna give my prediction.
Listen, like I said, I have the cheat code on how to beat Beaver Brigade because they have Jason and Thim. You have to break their mentals, or you can't break their mentals too early. So you let them win game 1, and then you come back and win the next 2 games.
Bro, Jason and them have built chemistry over the last 2 seasons, the likes of which you've never seen before. Their bond is unbreakable. And
Yeah, because they're
unbreakable.
screaming at each other. We can't let them power up after game
Listen,
1.
Neither of them would ever tell the other one that he hopes that he dies in real life and that he never wants to talk to him ever again. All right, they wouldn't do such a thing.
And if it was, it would power them up to play better.
Yes.
And
yes.
if they did such a thing, it would be out of camaraderie. Exactly.
Dude. But
And
no, I
honestly,
think it'll go to 3.
I think Barbecue Leona is also one of those trash talkers.
I think so is Dunk. That whole I'm pretty sure World. I think that entire team is them roasting each other during game.
And then I think
Yeah,
just World Soup is just kind of sitting there, man. It's like, "Hi guys, I'm here."
Yeah, I
It
never
wo-
heard World
it
Soup
works.
say anything mean.
It works.
when
Hey,
we
it
have
works
them
for
as a
them.
sub.
I think I watched Jason's stream, and I think World Soup said like this guy is so garbage. He's diving me for no reason. When he in game 3.
Yeah.
Or he's trying to ego me.
That's
Or
crazy.
sorry, she is trying to ego me. I'm sorry, never saw.
Nah, but I think it'll be a fun series.
Yeah.
I think it could go either way, and I know if I say it, Beaver Brigade will win. I know I'll get a message from Noah right after this gets uploaded,
Right?
saying wait, watch this.
Wait,
and it'll
watch
be-
this. And then
and
we
it'll be
just
the most
2-0.
insane. Yeah,
My prediction is that Noah is gonna make some anime video showing him as the
He already did.
Chad and Beaver Brigade as the Soy Jack.
Well,
he did a Dune video.
he did a
He's
Dune
not-
video.
He's gonna do it again. All right.
He did
don't
a
worry.
Dune video of like every team
Yeah, but he's gonna do one specifically
for okay.
yeah. Let's say I've
I'll
already
get
won.
I'll DM Noah and tell him to get on it.
Hey, well, he'll see
He's been
this.
working on it.
It's true,
He's
He'll
probably got
see
a
it.
20-minute video coming out soon.
right?
An entire episode of Vinland Saga just with his face on. I have no enemies.
All right, respect. But yeah, I mean, honestly, okay, sorry, I'm biased, so I won't say
Yeah, I
anything.
mean, obviously you think you're gonna win.
I'm gonna
which is
win.
fine.
Listen,
I don't know who's gonna win. We'll
I
see. That'll be
got
an exciting match, I think.
things cooking for Dunk. All right.
I mean, Dunk's gonna dunk on you, but it doesn't matter. 'cause
No,
you're
he's-
gonna play it
no, he
fine,
won't.
so.
No, he won't. got plans.
Bro,
Alright,
just
we'll see.
think of the Shaq and Kobe meme, and that's gonna be Dunk and Jason top lane the entire game.
Good, perfect. That's exactly
they're
what I
going-
want.
Bro, you're gonna be 0-10, and Dunk's gonna be 15-0 on
Bring it
Olaf
on.
because he killed your jungler 5 times too.
Bring it on. I'm ready.
Hey.
But yeah, let's move on to our next 1-0 match. So, just as a reminder, whoever wins these series, whether it be Academy Beaver Brigade or Elend's Entourage and Roblin's Goblins, whoever wins those 2 games, they automatically go to playoffs. And then whoever loses goes down to the losers bracket, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Match.
Yeah, the 1-1 matches, I guess. So we will see how that goes. But Roblin's Goblins versus Elend's Entourage. Honestly, realistically, this one's probably also going to go to 3 games because like Elend's Entourage is just such a well-built team. With them getting who is their new? I forgot
Vince.
who. Oh yeah, Vince. Yeah, with how Vince played against CC last week, or I guess technically 2 weeks ago, was incredible. Like his pike was on point, and just was making plays all around the map. So I mean, like I think this is gonna be one of those bot lanes where we need to watch because it's gonna be Array and Vince versus I think it's number 1 and number 2 bot lane. I think facing off each other.
For the playoffs, yeah, but I would say that I'd say Garrett Silva is probably number 2 in regular season.
Man,
Have you seen Silva play? Bro, have you seen Silva?
Okay, so Silva's like
Silva's built
good.
different.
He's
Garrett had a
good.
slump
He's good.
season, but
Alteris though,
Wasn't
he
Garrett
sucks.
tier 8 or something in the power rankings? That's
Listen.
the
Listen, it's because
he had a bad season by his standards for sure.
Yeah, I don't even think like
sure.
it was just hard for his team to do anything because of his solo lanes.
Bro, I watched Silva
Blame in the
1v3.
solo
fight.
lanes, bro.
Hey, I
Only the
watched Silva.
support
Okay,
could carry the
they're
solo lanes.
the 2 solo lanes combined weren't even worth 1,000 points.
Okay.
They were both
points don't
silver.
matter.
They're
Listen,
both bronze.
Okay, does
Paul
that
went
mean
for
that their
300.
bot lane was the number 2 bot lane in the league? I don't know.
Yes.
Especially when
I think-
Array is
I think-
playing in this league.
Well, I think because it was Array and Usurper didn't. He was a ghost for.
Bro, it could have been
this whole
Array
league.
and my shoe, and he'd still be number 2 bot lane in the league.
Dude, I don't know. Silva's.
I just want to see
Silva's
Array,
bro.
and it's just a shoe just hopping along,
Bro,
and it's like,
legit my shoe just sitting on my counter, and all I'm gone, he'd win.
yeah, you're just in the
They
back
got Flash
watching.
of Night in the mid lane. Have you seen this guy?
Hey,
This is not the
his
Flash
year?
of Night
He's-
of season 1 La Liga. You know what I'm saying? This is
Or-
the new and improved.
Yeah, I mean,
Or Summit Season 1.
Flash
This
of
one's
Knight's
true.
actually has had a really good season. His Azir has been
He's
popping
played
off.
well.
Yeah, they got Sulpan, who is like he just immediately levels up his entire team by like 10 levels, just by being in the team with them.
10 experience
They got
points.
Injustice, who by the way is Diamond now. Yeah, that's right. Bet you didn't know that one.
You literally have 4 diamonds on a team, and
Well, no, you have 1 master.
or, yeah, sorry, 3 diamonds, a master, and then you have
Hey,
Flash of
put
Night.
some respect. Hey, put some
Yeah.
respect on Paul. He hit masters.
Sorry.
In other words, you got 4 diamonds and a master.
Oh wait, I think Array might have hit masters. Actually, thinking about it.
Bro, Array
That I have
probably hit
Array is
Guardian if he
good.
tried, but he just hasn't felt like it.
Array is pretty good. He's very good.
So I mean,
This
this
will
is
go
not
the distance.
this is not going to be a pushover game for Roblin's Goblins.
I'm calling it right now. Elend's Entourage 2-0. They didn't drop a single death in week 1, bro. In the 0-0 matches, none of them died.
Okay.
Think about that.
Hey, Injustice popped off against Owen.
Okay. Fair enough. You know what?
I think
Calling
what
it 2-0.
this was 2-0 in. I think Roblin's Goblins 2-0 him in the regular season. I think.
Yeah, but they also had
but
they
But
had
Paul's ready. I've
leveled
talked to
up.
Paul. Paul's ready. He has a strat.
Anytime you get an upgrade on your player. We've seen in Summit previous history, when a player gets upgraded, it's a different team, and the regular season didn't matter. And guess what? Usurper got upgraded. No longer is it my shoe; it is now a living, breathing beast.
Vince's Thresh is really good.
Not speaking from the Thresh master himself, so it's gotta be true.
I think first game I saw him hit some insane hooks, and I realized why I retired from Summit.
Like, honestly, realistically,
I go, bro, I'm not playing against these ball lanes.
I said, look, I'm not hating on Rob's Goblins, so I think they 2-0 pretty much any other team, but Elend's Entourage.
It's hard because like I wanna say Elend's Entourage, but man, like Rob and Dean are just such a good bot lane, but I don't know how they're gonna be able to do against the top side of Elend's Entourage.
Rob and Dean haven't met a Ray yet. With Vince, not just with.
That is true. I mean,
I'm a Paul ride or die, so I'm picking Elend's Entourage. I love Rob, but I'm a Paul ride or die. I went to the gym with him 2 weeks ago, so I got to pick. Pick Paul.
I either pick my ex-captain or I pick the captain that I won La Liga with. Well, there's no correct answer.
Make your choice right now. Which one? Which one you're saying? Who wins?
On the spot.
Better?
Soulpan.
Hey, you heard it, Rob. Hey, Rob, you carry a guy, or look what he does to you.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's got to be on Rob's side. I said Elend's Entourage first. One of you guys had to say, okay, I think it's Rob.
I've known Paul for like 8 years. Like, come on, like.
I mean, yeah. So,
I'm just looking at the
left
teams.
X-ray, and he decided to just go with the flow instead of being his own man.
Listen, I want to pick Rob, but it's like Elend's Entourage is just too well stacked.
That's disrespect.
I love Rob.
Is just too big
I love Rob.
Building teams and upgrading his weak links.
Rob's the Michael Jordan. He was the Michael Jordan of that team, and you got the Steve Kerr X-ray over here. Didn't do much on that team with his rig. Big like, damn, it was all about me. Like,
shut up. Shut up.
Wait. Well, no, I can't wait for X-ray to lose and then go in general chat and be like, oh, my team overcooked.
You guys suck.
You got to make it interesting because this week's games weren't, so we got to make something interesting.
Okay. All right. Fair.
What's this next match?
But
let's go to the 0-1.
Yeah, that's all the 1-0 matches. So the 0-1 matches, the Bendables versus GKC. I mean, this is okay. Venom has other words to say about this series, but I'm gonna be honest. I think this is gonna be a 2-0 for GKC.
Insane.
I mean, you have Brissy on that team. Like, it's
you
not
have Pi on that. You have Pi and Tubby on that other team. Put some respect.
I have no respect for those two people.
The Bendables is Pi.
Neversaw got gapped by World Soup, so imagine what Pi is gonna do.
True.
Aiko, we'll see if he ate his Fruity Pebbles that day or what. That guy is. If he woke up on the wrong side of the bed, he's 0-15. I mean, okay, GKC has the saving grace. They got Brissy in the top lane, so they're never 100% out.
I mean,
they have good
Gawr
vibes.
is not a bad player. Like,
Gawr's pretty, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Isn't Saucy Choss just wish Lord Tubbyton?
Probably. Hey, I don't even know what. No, because I think I don't even know what Choss plays. Choss plays a bunch of stuff. Choss is actually pretty solid.
Yeah,
but...
Choss is like recently he's been playing a lot of Rakan, but I mean he's a pretty good player.
He's good.
I
think Saucy Choss.
I think Gargar has got a pretty good chance of winning. I mean, I think this will be a pretty even match, but
I think it goes 2-1.
Nope, 2-0.
Actually, hey, you know Tubby's gonna toast you in the general chat.
Bring it on, Tubby. Hey,
I'm just saying.
Bendables gets 2-0'd, huh?
Yeah.
After that game one of you guys versus them.
Yep. Yep.
I think Pipe gets one insane game against Neversaw, and they win at least one.
Here, I'll do this.
Yeah, I think that's
Tubby is washed.
Now Tubby, I wouldn't. Now, Tubby, I wouldn't take that personally. I wouldn't take that. But
Me, I
me
would.
personally, I wouldn't. No, I think it'll be
No,
2-1. I think it could go either way. I think GKC will probably win 2-1, but I would not be surprised if Bendables like can win a 2-1.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see him doing it. I don't know. I mean, I just don't see. Yeah.
Never saw
I
Diff.
don't see the consistency in GKC. Like they can really pop off, but they're not consistent.
GKC Diff. I'm buying into the stocks now.
Rose riding
To the
and
moon.
dying for GKC.
I gotta
hype
this energy for defending Rob, man?
I gotta hype up my boy Brissy, bro. He needs
not Rob.
He said
Hey.
Rob can drop dead. I got Brissy to go simp for.
Rob knows I have his support.
Well, in the plus side, SMD gets to go against the only team that they get to beat because it's gonna be another FF.
I mean,
You don't gotta do Colin like that.
listen, I mean, it depends on how CC, like, what happens. Like, if they can find a good time to schedule with SMD. But
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if the commissioner has to get involved if we have one.
I think this is how I think this goes. If CC plays, I think they win 2-0. If
So
they do not
50-50 chance.
if they do not play, I think SMD 2-0s.
okay, you know
No,
what?
I think if CC shows up without Charles or Owen, or like, I think those are the only two that they like. If they have like most of their team, as long as Owen and Charles are playing, I think they'll beat SMD.
As long as they got my hot daddy, they got a chance.
True.
Yeah.
That guy's
I think
a legend.
if they have their top side, I think their top side plays well into SMD's top side, and I think they can win that series. Charles is a monster, the best Canadian Summit player there is.
Yeah, Charles is
only
probably
Canadian.
got the biggest balls of any mid laner in the league, but
He will literally take everyone. Like, who's SMD's mid? Foster? I think Charles will fight Foster every single opportunity. Foster's played well, but Charles is a different animal of playing.
If he doesn't want to
mid.
deal with Foster, he'll just be in bot lane or top lane killing them.
He'll just play. Yeah, he'll just play Action and then gank Owen's lane, and then
He'll be down 50
RP3
CS and up 10 kills.
Yeah, and then RP3 will have the worst time of his life, and Charles will just ego kill everybody.
The last time these teams played, Owen brought it, or game 1, Ribbon player brought it to Owen, but then Owen, game 2 and 3, like, just punched RP3 in the face with, like, I don't even know what he picked.
But here's what we haven't considered. What if SMD gets rid of another teammate and upgrades them? Then do they have a chance?
Now, who do they replace is the question.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? They're running out of players.
So, let's see.
They'll flip a coin.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it'd probably be Colin. It'd probably be
Don't say
Gamer
that.
D.
I said an upgrade. There is no upgrade to Gamer D.
You have a GM support and you want to replace
That's
him?
what I'm saying. Add a like gold value or whatever, like emerald.
What is Faker coming to play support? Like,
Yeah,
who's playing that bot lane for Colin?
Sorry, my bad. We're definitely gonna replace Ribbon player 3.
Carrie is about to come and replace Colin, I guess, because that's the only player.
You're gonna
that's
flame Ribbon player
better.
3 like that? You think you're better than him?
Okay, who do you want me to replace? Nico?
Listen, I didn't say. You're putting words in my mouth. You made the statement.
Okay?
That's how you treat people that got you championships. That's how you treat
That's
them.
what I'm saying, bro.
Nico was on his team. Like, respect. Not like you threw Rob to the wolves and said, "Hey, Rob, you're bad. Like, I hope you lose 2-0."
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I just don't want to play Rob.
That's fine.
Well, you won't have to because
Rob doesn't want to play you either.
If Rob wins, you won't have to see him until
finals.
Till the top 4, because you guys are going. Oh, you guys are losing to Beaver Brigade.
Oh, oh, these are some fine words. Okay, I see.
I have to start some drama because there's not enough drama summit drama
this week. There's not enough drama
one
this
thing
week.
We can all agree on, no matter what happens, Giuseppe Hack is the best ADC in the league.
True. Affection.
True.
I love Affection. He's the best player.
Affection
Best
is.
diss tracks.
But yeah, that's really all we
Slim-
got this week.
Slim Reaper.
Or sorry, the RuneScape bros. Do you have any RuneScape knowledge to share with us before we depart?
Nah. I just
Actually,
want to
everybody
shout
pray
out.
for me that I'll
Yeah.
get my enhanced weapon seed early.
I'm praying for Logic too. I think Logic's probably like 100. He's probably like 100, 200 KCD.
Nah, here's what Logic does. So Logic posts his KC, but that includes like when you fail. So if you only take his successes
success.
into account, he's actually not even do a single weapon or armor seed, I think.
Damn.
So,
But
Shout out,
I'm
but I
gonna
do
pretend
want
I
to.
hey,
knew
man,
that.
I hope Logic gets spooned everything.
Yeah, I do want to shout out though the best runes hardcore iron or not hardcore, not hardcore. The best group Iron Man, the Summit group. I do want to shout him out, aka Adopted, which is our group name in
Oh
RuneScape.
yeah, that's still our name. Yeah, we got Cisco, we got Logic, we got
Yeah,
Venom. Like Venom,
shout out
the
Cisco
skill
and
cape
PPP.
collector.
Hey, shout out
Yep.
Cisco and PPP,
PPP,
our best members.
What's it called? PPP blew his load quick and then got out, which I respect it.
Shout out
Cisco
Giuseppe Hack.
taking a nap.
Shout out Giuseppe.
Yeah,
Shout
shout out
out
to the
Popeye.
LLT boys, the best news organization in the business.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Shout out David.
Are we just shouting out people now?
Shout out
Shout
the
out
stone
Dustin,
that allows
Sheen.
us to polish and gives us purpose.
Shout out to my hot daddy for being Eldaho's brother.
Yes,
Oh.
shout out to my hot daddy for being the brother to a real one. He
Shout out-
knows I'm looking out for him.
Shout out Eldaho's kids.
Shout out
And my
Eldaho's.
beautiful daughters. And my beautiful, lovely wife, who I wouldn't be here without.
Shout out. Shout out to Fraud Watch for being the best Summit team ever.
Shout out to anybody who's made it this far and is still watching.
Anyways, guys, we will end that episode there. Thank you, Eldaho, for joining us. It was a
Thank you
pleasure
for
to
having
have
me.
you. And Venom, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Or on the climb. Or not the climb. Solar Bolo. Something like that.
You won't, unless I put a slide with my face on it, you won't see me there.
Hey, you can do whatever you
best
want.
Slide, it's gonna be best slide maker. It's gonna be me versus me.
Venom's working on a movie.
You should put
Damn
you
it.
should put Eldaho on the other one. Actually, put Venom or Eldaho.
I could. Best climb host for this episode. Best RuneScape player.
Ooh, there you go. Okay.
It's just a
probably him.
tiny picture of me in the middle, but it's just like Eldaho or Venom.
Nah, yeah, it'd probably be him though. Best
Yeah,
woodcutter's me though.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Best Beaver impersonator.
Hey,
But
Venom.
bro, level 92
Popping trees
Beaver.
down.
you guys are
Beaver.
so stupid.
Shout out X-Ray.
Shout out X-Ray.
Shout out X-Ray for
But-
hosting the best content we got in this league.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But thank you all for watching. We'll catch you next week. Stay tuned. Solar Bolo's coming out in a couple days. Thank you all, and we'll catch you later.